1 second. One second. All right, here we go. Just wanted to post a couple things real quick. All right, let's go. All right, so we got a push day today. Chest, shoulders, triceps. Hell yeah, and core. Don't forget core. You see, I already got everything set up, ready to go. Warm up first. Standard set of 20. Easy money. Let's go. Hey, the best way to do a perfect push-up is to lay down flat on the ground. Put your arms to your side like this, and you're going to maintain this position the entire time. Quick 20. Take a little 20-second, 30-second break. And we got another set. We got to do over here. Another set of 20. It's 20, then 20. Just getting my clock ready. All right, we got to get that set. It's already on stopwatch. It's been about 20, 30 seconds. This is our second warm-up. Oh, shit. Hold on. Pull it forward a little more. All right, now we're good. (2020). Now, take a short little 1-minute rest. While we're resting, this gives us time to put on a vest. Hurry up and get it on. All right, 50-pound vest plus black band across the back. Here we go. Oh, damn. Whew. Wow. Didn't do as many as last time. All right, it's fine. Trying to think. I don't know. It's hard to say. Last time I did this, I did seven, but that was just coming off of a deload week. So I don't know. Still, I should have been able to do more than that. I don't know. They have a longer rest period. Did I? Shit, I don't know. All right, well, we're gonna go with black again. I want to see if I can redeem myself. If I pull the chair forward a little bit, try to get my elbows down a little bit instead of having them so wide. We'll see. Not really sure. Feel good. All right, let's see if I can get a better set this time. Let's see if I can. Come on. Come on, baby. Give me a better set. Come on. Damn, how did I do better the second time? It's bullshit. I knew something felt off about that first set. That was my form. Oh. All right. That's definitely my form. All right. Reset. 2-minute rest. Now we go down to pink. Pink. So this is a 50-pound vest. We're doing decline suspension trainer push-ups with extra band tension across the back. We're pyramiding from the top down, starting with our heaviest weight, working our way down the pyramid. All right. "50 seconds to go." "20 seconds. Let's go." Pink band. Third set. Oh, you suck. Get over here. All right. All right. Damn. Failed on 5. All right, I guess I do have to move down the yellow. Moving down the yellow. Reset the timer. 2 minutes, 30 seconds. We did black twice, pink once. Now we're doing yellow. That's your traditional pyramid style workout. Starting from the top, working your way down. And you can go from the bottom up, but this is a top-down pyramid style. What did you say? Oh. Never mind. It said chat disconnected. I thought somebody was leaving a comment. All right, 1 minute, 30 seconds to go. Even though I'm not doing as many reps as last time, I still feel really good. Still feel really good. Trying to figure out why I did so good. Is it because I came back from a deload week? So my muscles were real fresh? That's possible. I still had 2 days of rest. "48 hours should be enough for you to get to at least 80, 90% fully recovered. So maybe that extra 10% makes a difference. All right, anyway, I'm just guesstimating anyway. It's not like I know that for sure, but I could tell that, I did some push-ups and shit a few days ago. All right, let's see. We got 10 seconds. Yellow is pretty light, but still it adds resistance regardless. Here we go. Did 6. Failed on 7. Hell yeah. That feels about right. All right, now we got flat. 4 sets of flat. Just moving this off to the side. We got to start with black again. Hopefully I can get more than 4. We'll see. If I get 4, it's fine. It's still within my range. I'm in that strength range. The strength range is between and you can go low with the reps. Now strength, pure strength, honestly can be as low as a single rep. So if you're doing that, you're maxing out, right? Well, you can go for singles, but I don't go for singles. I go for 4s, 5s, 6s, shit like that. Less risk to injury. When you go for a max single, you're putting your joints and your ligaments in more of a stress. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. Calisthenics, even weighted calisthenics, with added resistance, it's still less risky than free weights. It's less risky than a bench press. For example, a weighted push-up is less risky than any bench press. Okay, so I've never hurt myself doing this kind of training, but I've hurt myself on bench press. Fucked my shoulder up. I've never torn a pec or anything, but I have injured my rotator cuff. And also hurt my elbows a little bit, strain the elbow tendons, doing free weights. You get a little bit of a tendonitis going. Shit like that I don't experience with this. But it's still intense and it's still I'm on a 5-minute rest period, but I forgot to hit my timer. It'll take another 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. So I can still get that intensity in with this, hit the muscles just as hard as any free weights with a less of a risk of injury. And this is better for us older guys, us, past 35, I'd say, past 35, and especially if you're 40 plus, this is going to be way better for you. Plus you're building that visceral core strength. You're building that anterior and posterior chain while you do this kind of training. Anytime you do a push-up, you're stabilizing with core, you're stabilizing with your hip flexors, and you're even using a tiny bit of quad to keep your legs straight. Okay? In a push-up position. Keep that in mind. So just keeping your body in that straight board position for a push-up, you're hitting so many more muscles than just chest and shoulders. Whereas with a bench, your back's resting against the bench. Your abs can be completely relaxed. right? And you're really just using chest, shoulders, and maybe you might be like pulling your shoulders back a little bit using some back stabilization. But other than that, you're not really using any core. So this builds that static, that isometric core strength. One more minute, and then we're going to hit flat. And for all of us older guys, it's so important to have a strong core. It's so important to have a strong lower back. Protect that spine. We got to protect that spine. We got to strengthen that spine. That's how we do it. Of course, I have a lot of lower back training in this routine as well. We do various forms of back extensions, and we do Superman planks. We also do squats, which hit lower back. So, all right, we got to get flat. It's time, baby. Let's go. No more chit chat. Let's see how many I can get with black band. At least 4. Give me 4. Bare minimum, give me 4. See if I can get 5. Whew. Yeah, I got 5. Oh yeah. Got that 5, baby. Got that 5. Oh yeah. All right, very good. All right. Oh, that's good. All right, now, little 2-minute rest. 5. 5 is good. I wish I could share my music with you guys, but that would be a copyright strike. Yeah. All right. Come on. Come on. There we go. Right there. Let's get it. Hey. Yeah. I thought I'd get 6. Really thought I'd get it. Oh, yeah. Two more sets. Minute 30 to go. So we're going from black to pink. And third set, which is this set, we go to yellow. Then we do a burnout set with just the vest, no bands. I'll just finish with the vest and see how many I can do until I fail. 1 minute. Third set. Seconds. Might as well get ready. All right, let's get up. I am a warrior. They walk with the stars. I am a warrior. Makes me stronger. I am a warrior. Walk with the star. Walk with the gods. I like this song. Very positive lyrics. I am a warrior. All right, here we go. Let's go. Yeah. Hell yeah. All right, next set, burnout set. Minute 30. And I can stand up and take this off. I think, right? No, I got core. That's right, I got core. Last set. Just fast. 15 seconds. See if I can get 9. At least 9. Here we go. The 9. Failed on 10. Got 9. All right. Now we got a little rest. Should I do 5 minutes? I don't know. Debating on it. Should I do a full 5? I don't know. We got core next. 3 sets of suspension trainer pikes. Then 3 sets of suspension trainer knee tucks with the 50-pound vest on. Sweating my ass off, boy. And I should get my station set up for that. All right, so now I got to have this about a foot off the ground. Maybe a little more. I usually do about a foot. All right, right there. Now it's good. So I'm going to be in a plank position. My feet are going to be in the ankle straps. And my arms are going to be straight out like that. And I'm basically going to pelvic thrust my ass up into the air. And I'm going to create like a pyramid or a triangle with my body, trying to pull my toes and my toes closer to my face. I'm trying to basically touch my face with my toes. That's impossible for me, but that's what I'm trying to do. While my ass goes straight up. It hits so much abs, hits so much core. You really don't even need too many other abdominal exercises. So I just do that with the knee tucks. Because the knee tucks are a little easier. So I finish with the knee tucks. And do the hardest exercise first, which is the pikes. And finish with the knee tucks, because they're a bit easier. And we'll do them in a fatigued state. So we'll already be fatigued. So I'm on a 5-minute rest period because we did all those push-ups. So that hits core too. That also hits your abs. It's more like an isometric core workout, which is like a static hold. As you're in that plank position the whole time you're doing your push-ups. So I'm just giving my abs a little bit of time to recover before we hit all this core work. About 1 minute and 20 seconds to go. So we only do 6 sets 3 sets of pikes, 3 sets of knee tucks. This is a really good core workout. Very simple, but very challenging also. It does not require a lot of coordination, but it does require a lot of core strength. So I recommend not starting off with this. Do lots of push-ups in the beginning of your routine. If you're not used to even doing push-ups yet, you shouldn't even mess with this yet. You want to strengthen your core by doing push-ups. If you're doing push-ups and your back is starting to sag and your abdominals are starting to collapse, you know what I mean? That means your core is too weak. You're not ready for this kind of work. You gotta keep getting them push-ups in over time. And your chest will get stronger, your core will get stronger, your hip flexors will get stronger, and eventually you can upgrade and start doing some shit like this. And I'm doing it with a fucking 50-pound vest on. All right, 5 minutes is up. But I didn't start off with this vest. I started off with just my body weight. This is what it looks like. Put your feet in the ankle straps. Bam, like that. Right? And then you're gonna go straight as a plank. And bring your feet up. Let's go. Hell yeah. 14, not bad. I think the last time I did 16, but that's okay. That's okay. I could have pushed for another 1 or 2 reps, but it's fine. It just means we got a little bit more gas in the tank for the next set. 2 more like that. Let's see what we can get. Very good core workout. If you want rock solid abs, not just solid abs, but strong all the way down from the chin all the way down to your ankles. All the muscles in front of you. This is called your anterior chain. It's everything in front. Your anterior chain is all the muscles in front of you. Your posterior chain are all the muscles that connect from the back of you. From your upper middle back, down to your lower back, down to your glutes, down to your hamstrings, down to your calves. Does that make sense? Your anterior chain's from neck down. So your neck, chest, shoulders, your core, your abs, your obliques, your hip flexors, your quads, and your front calves. That's your anterior chain. So all this kind of calisthenics work really hits the anterior chain and the posterior chain much more evenly than, say, traditional bodybuilding exercises. Okay? Keep that in mind. We got another set. All right. So we're basically doing this and we're strengthening the entire anterior chain by doing this. You got to think of your body as not just individual muscle groups, but a chain of muscles. They interconnect to bones, to ligaments, and they're all, it creates a chain. That's why it's called the anterior chain and the posterior chain. You don't want to just do isolation work. You want to strengthen your body as one unit if you can. And that's what this kind of work does. Oh, you're going to talk about hitting every muscle in front of you. Do that shit. One more to go. You know what I can do now? After strengthening my body this way, I can do what's called a Superman plank. Go look up what a Superman plank is. It's basically where you do a plank. You know, you do a normal plank with your hands out in front of you, or you do it on your elbows. Well, this is with your hands out like this, and you press up. You have your hands all the way out, stretch out in front of you. You're laying with your stomach on the ground with your hands out. Then you have to press up with your hands out like that and hold. That's a Superman plank. I can hold that bitch for time. It's the hardest plank you can do. Doesn't seem impressive, but it's a very hard movement. I'll have to do it on camera one day. I'll do it on camera one day. Maybe after my core recovers from this exercise, I'll do a Superman plank for time and see how long I can hold it. I could even create a Superman plank challenge, or I challenge everyone to see if they can beat me in the Superman plank hold. I'll have to do that. That'll be a fun little game. And then you got to post your response video to my video or tag me in it. That'd be a fun game. Oh, we got to get our set. Let's get it. Fun challenge game, whatever you want to call it. Let's get it. It's the last pike, and then we got 3 sets of knee tucks. Not going to get very many. Let's go. Oh, heck no. Oh, 6. I couldn't even get 7 or 8. Oh, see? That's what them bitches do to you. So we did 14, 12, 14, 12, 6. All right, we got a minute 30 rest. Then minute 30 rest. Then we got 3 sets of knee tucks. Okay, so knee tucks are a little easier. That's why we finished with them. So we're already in a fatigued state. Still, though, after this, I'm going to do a pump check. We're going to do a pump check and blast out shoulders. So after this, after these 3 sets of knee tucks, we'll do a pump check with the vest off. I always like to get a good pump check after a chest and shoulder workout. They always look crazy. Just love the way they come out. But then after that, we'll bust out shoulders. And then after shoulders, we'll do some tricep push downs. And then we'll finish with internal shoulder rotations. All right, let's get the knee tucks. It's time. Knee tucks. Knee tucks. Knee tuck time. Oh, let's go. 14, but my back was starting to collapse. Abs were starting to give out. So I had to let up. All right, reset. Minute 30 rest. We do two more to go. And I can finally take a stand vest off. Sweating profusely. I'm basically drinking my sweat right now. But I'll say my core has gotten very strong from doing this. I think at some point what we're going to do, because we haven't included any kind of core rotation exercises, right? By core rotation exercises, I mean where you're turning to the side, or you're training one side at a time, where you kind of like, you know what I mean? You're alternating or you're twisting. That trains a different kind of strength. Okay, we haven't really done a lot of that, or any of that really. We've just done pretty much straight vertical movements, straight up and down, where we strengthen the core in a more of a linear fashion, where it's just, forward, backward motions. There's nothing wrong with that. That's great. But if you want more functional strength, you want to increase your functional strength further, we got to get some of that core rotation work in, where we're twisting the core under tension. So under tension, we're twisting the core, hitting those twisting muscles in the core. Okay, that's really going to strengthen the spine and core, and it's going to give you more explosive power while you're running. If you have to make, if you have to throw a punch, even when you throw a punch, what are you doing? You're twisting your body. You know what I mean? So, we got to get our set. Let's get it. We got to get some of that core twisting in, but that'll be in a basement boot camp 2.0. I'll create a 2.0, baby. We're going to have a 2.0 basement boot camp that you're going to do after you graduate the first basement boot camp. And it's going to include a little bit more offset training, a little bit more plyometrics, and some more rotational stuff. But for now, this is all foundational work right here. Build this up first, and then you can advance into more challenging exercises. All right, one more like that. You can see how my numbers are dropping off. Did 14, then 10. But let's see if I can at least get 8 next set. So at some point I will have a basement boot camp 2.0 where we're going to hit a lot of other muscles. Some of the same ones. There's going to be some foundational exercises in there that are similar to what we're doing now. We're going to have the push-ups. We're going to have the pull-ups and the chin-ups. We're going to have some form of squat, maybe a standard squat. And then we're going to start moving into some plyometric work. We do explosive jumping. And then we're going to do some sort of rotational work for the core. And we're going to do some more explosive work for the calves, because the calves play a lot into your athleticism. So if you want to be athletic, you got to have good calves. And the only way to get good calves is not just by training strength, but you got to get that plyometrics in, where you explode and absorb. So when you explode up, then you land and you absorb that impact through the calf. That's how you get that athleticism developed. And you can do that by going straight up and down jumps. You can do side to sides. You can do like tire training, where you have tires laid out in a yard, but you can't do that in the basement. You have to have like a yard for that, and you have to jump through the tires. But we're going to do a variation in the basement that you can do standing in one place. So we're going to have a little bit more athletic training in the 2.0 version. This is all functional foundational strength that we're building now. We can graduate from this and transition over to the 2.0 for an even bigger challenge. Last set, baby. Let's go. Yeah, okay. We're going to stop there. It's good. All right. Now I can get up. All right. I take the vest off. Raise the camera. We got to do shoulders. I'm telling you, I'm ready to get this off. I feel claustrophobic. Sometimes we'll do a quick pump check, because we got that chest and shoulder pump going from all the push-ups and the core training. Core. Oh man, I tell you what, I need some water. Sweating so bad. Anyway, got a good pump. We weren't going for a pump. This isn't about a pump. If we're going for a pump, we're going to be doing 12, 15 plus reps. We're going for strength. We're going for 6s, 5s, and 4s. All right, now I'm on a 5-minute rest. This gives me time to put shit away. We don't need this anymore. I can set up my shoulder press band setup. We're gonna need 2. We need blue, which is already ready to go. I think black is almost set. Now I gotta take the orange band off here. So we gotta take off. This was for curls, so I had to set up for curls. gotta take off the fat grips, then the arch band. We're going to start with black and we're going to drop down to blue. So we got that now. I don't need this anymore. There's not really too much left to do, but we do have six sets of shoulders. So that's a good number there. It's a solid number. And if you think that you need all these different variations for shoulders, you'll see people doing in the gym, you'll see people doing 5 different shoulder workouts. You know what I mean? I mean, look at my shoulders. That's just from push-ups and standing shoulder presses. Literally, my shoulders are capped. I don't do side laterals. I don't do any raises. All we're doing is a standing shoulder press straight up like that. We don't lock out. There's no lockout. We stop like about right there. Keeps that tension on. And we go down to about eye level. Okay, right here, like that. All right. You can see my shoulders are pretty developed for my body size. For my size, my shoulders are have very good proportions for my chest, for my arms. Okay. We don't do all of them different variations exercises. Okay. It's really not that necessary. If you're doing push-ups, if you're doing decline push-ups, you're already hitting upper chest and shoulders. You're already hitting a lot of front delt when you do your push-ups, or if you're doing a decline like this. You don't want that. I hate when my camera does that. But you're already doing shoulders when you do that. Then when you do your standing shoulder press, you're going straight up. So anytime you go straight out in front, or up at an angle where you're still up in front of you, and then you do these, right? They all hit shoulders. So we're basically just finishing with a vertical shoulder press movement. It's taking out the chest. We're not really hitting any chest during that. Of course, when we do our push-ups, we're hitting chest and shoulders. With this, we're hitting more shoulders and traps. We're hitting a little bit of trap up here because we're going straight up. So we're hitting a little bit more of the trap and the side delt. But you see, that's all I do. And if you do a rowing motion, anytime you do you bend back, if you do pull-ups and chin-ups, you're hitting delts. So if you do pull-ups and chin-ups, you're going to hit rear delt. I don't care what anyone says. Pull-ups and chin-ups they hit your lats, they hit your rear delts, they hit your biceps. So you're hitting a lot when you do a chin-up or a pull-up. You're hitting a lot of rear delt. All this meat back here, you can see my rear delt right there. You see it right there? All that meat right there, that's your rear delt. You can see it's developed. I don't do a rear delt fucking exercise. I do pull-ups and chin-ups and rows. Rows, that's it. You're going to hit rear delts if you do that. And that's all that is right there. That's all rear delt. You can see it right behind my shoulder right there. That's all rear delt right there. Compound movements. Okay. All right. Let's see how much time we wasted. 5 minutes. I managed to rant for 5 minutes. Our rest period is up. Now we get shoulders. So, standing shoulder presses. I like the standing version better than the sitting version. You got to use more core. You got to use more muscles when you do this. You know what I mean? If you're sitting, you got your back rested against the bench. No, not when we do this. Shit, I forgot my music. It's all right. Let's get this set, then I'll put my music in. Yeah, hell yeah. 8, yeah. 9, yeah. Yeah, 9. I didn't get 9 last time. Fuck yeah, dude. Very good. Very good. I think people overcomplicate working out. They think you got to do 5 different chest exercises, 5 different fucking shoulder exercises. I literally do 2 chest exercises, 1 shoulder exercise. 6 sets. Yeah, there's a good number of sets. It's 6 sets. We still do 8 sets for chest. And we're still doing 8 sets. You don't need 5 different variations, every different angle, and this and that. And we still got all that chest development. Now, the only thing I would add in, but I wouldn't add it into the same workout. You could do this alternating different days. So say you'd hit chest twice a week. Say on day 1, push day. Have dips in there. So dips where you do, dips. Okay? And then some sort of flat. So you're just doing a flat press, right? Then say on push day number 2, which is, in a couple days after push day number 1, do upper chest and flat. Okay, so you're getting the angles in on different days. So you're separating your days. You're still doing chest, but you're doing a different chest exercise that hits more of the lower chest on push day 1 and push day 2 in the same week, 2 days apart, 3 days apart or whatever. On push day 2, hit the upper chest and flat. So on push day 1, you got, your dips and then flat. And then on push day 2, you got your upper chest and flat. And flat's very important. So that's why you're hitting it twice, because it hits more of the overall chest development. So anytime you go straight out in front of you, you're going to get that, overall chest development. Okay. Keep that in mind. All right, let's get our next set. It's been about that time. So that's a good way to get other exercises in, keeping your you're not doing 5 different variations, in one workout. You're spreading it out across the week. So that's a good way to do it like that. Of course, I'm not doing that right now, but you can do that. Yeah. Yeah, all right, 7. One more, and then we got to drop down the blue. So I did 9, then 7. Feeling good, though. Feeling good. Looking good, too, man. Hell yeah. Looking solid. So I eat really well. And I don't eat necessarily expensive, but I eat well. Okay, but I'm always taking my creatine. I take my creatine, boy. Trust me when I say that I take my creatine. I take it consistently, 5 grams every day. I take a really good methylated multivitamin. I take that with breakfast. And then my final meal, I take magnesium glycinate. Magnesium glycinate at night before bed. This can aid sleep and aid recovery while you're sleeping. So while you're sleeping, it improves your recovery. Okay? That's my supplement stack. That's all I take for supplements. All right? I love that methylated multivitamin, by the way. That's the best multivitamin I've ever taken. Bar none. Bought some good foods too. Just went shopping. Spent $240 at Aldi. I already had some food. I didn't have to get everything. So I had some stuff. But I was out of a lot of things. I went to Aldi and spent $240 on myself. Hell yeah. I have to do it though. I have to do it. Here we go. This is the last set with the band, Black Band. Yeah, we got last set with this. Final set. Oh. That's it for black. Now we go to blue. 2-minute rest. We got 3 more sets with this one. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, them gains are setting in real nice. Let's get the back gains in. See what the back is looking like. Back gains. Back gains. Ugh. 1 minute to go. Thirty seconds. Here we go. Okay. All right. So that's 7. Okay, 2 minutes. 2 more sets with that. All right, now I'm going to set up my tricep push down. Yeah, tricep push downs next. The wrong band here. Use this one. All right. This is what I do for tricep push downs. Hang that up. 1 minute to go. "30 seconds. 5 seconds. Yeah. All right. One more to go. Last set, we go to complete failure. And I'm going to dig into it a little bit. And I'm going to go eat a good meal. Even though it's late, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter for me right now. I'm off tomorrow. And then the next day, I have a late shift. One minute to go. I'm sorry, minute 30. I always take an extra 30 seconds on the last set. My legs are super sore from yesterday's leg workout. My back and my lats are sore. That means when I did pull day, I hit my back real well. Biceps are a little sore. Biceps are sore. Forearms are a little sore. My back, my lats are a little sore. Actually sore all over. Lower back's a little sore. That's what we do here. We hit everything, man. We hit everything. There's not a single body part neglected. We build that functional strength. Okay. That's what we do here. All right. We got about 20 seconds. Ten seconds. Burnout set. All right, let's go. All right, that's it. Burnout. Oh. Shoulders are done. Triceps now. We isolate the triceps. Now we finish with a little bit of isolation. We're going to do a 3-minute rest, not a 5-minute rest. 3 minutes before hitting that. Excuse me. But Everything's setting really good. So we are on round 2 of the 10-day phases. We finished 6 months of training. Okay, 6 months. But how the program works is after you complete all 6 months, you go back to the very first 10-day phase, which is about 55 days worth of training. So you don't go all the way back to the beginning of the program. You go back to the very first 10-day. And then you do that. You just keep looping it around. Boom, boom, boom. And you make progressions inside of there. So we're basically just going to keep looping 10-day phases. So we're on the second round. Okay. We have 55 days. We'll do this 55 day. We already did the first, 6 months, which is like 183 days. But once you get to the 10-day phase, the very first one, it's like 55 days right there that you have to do. Then when you complete that, you go back to the very first 10-day phase, do 55 days of training, loop it back around, go back to the beginning, do 55 days of training, see, and then you do rounds, okay? Your whole goal is to make progressions inside of that. So every time you come back around for a round, you want to be stronger than you were the last round. Okay, so you got to be adding resistance. You got to be making your exercises harder. Keep that in mind. All right. Oh, I forgot. I got to do our third. No, I'm sorry. We're already done with that. 3 minutes is up. We got tricep pushdowns. Let's go. Tricep time. 3 minutes is up. So we did our 3-minute rest. Now we got our tricep pushdown. So I just pull back a little bit. And this is a double band setup. I'm going to press it down. Lean forward a little bit. Press it down. Seven. Keep in mind, we're going for strength now. Strength. So when I'm pressing down, I want to feel an immense amount of tension. I only want to get between 4 to 8 reps. I don't want to go past 8. Okay. If I'm going past 8, then I'm leaving my strength rep range. So 7 is perfect. So I hit 7. That's perfect. The next set, it should be 6. The set after that will probably be 5. And the set after that might be 4 or 5. So you want that explosive power. Tight, compact, dense muscle with a lot of strength, a lot of explosiveness. We got 1 minute to go. Nah, I don't need a drink. I'm good. Good. Strength, baby. Let's go. 30 seconds. $15 seconds. 5 seconds. Let's go. Okay. All right, I couldn't even lock out on 6. But we got 2 more sets like that. We got to go all out. Maximum effort. You got to hit them triceps hard. Minute 10. 40 seconds. I wish I could share my music. If I could find a way to play music on a stream, I would do it. Like if I could have music on a stream for you guys to listen to, I would do it. But I tried doing it through the microphone. That shit don't fucking work. Can't do that. But if I could do it, I would. There might be a way to do it. All right, let's get it. All right, super heavy tricep pushdowns. Heavy tricep pushdowns. 3rd set, I think, right? Yeah. Okay, couldn't lock that one out. 1 more. So I'm really using a lot of force to push that down. And then as I get further and further down, because that band is stretching out, it becomes more and more tension. So sometimes I hit a sticking point where I can't go down any further. All right, now we got our last set. We're on the final set of the second to the last exercise. Got 1 more exercise after this. 1 more. For that exercise, I will need my door anchor. We're going to need this tiny little device right here. Doesn't seem like much, but this thing is very useful. We're going to need that. Ooh, 40 seconds. Last set. $30 seconds. Howdy. You're just jumping in at the end of the workout here. It was intense push day. So I'm just finishing with my last set here. Heavy ass tricep pushdowns. Let's get it. We got one more exercise after this, and we're done. Internal shoulder rotations. Next. So, last set here. That's what I wanted. I wanted my reps to really drop off. So I did 4, failed on 5. But anyway, last exercise. I got to set it up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a horizontal point of tension. I have to hook this up into the door. I got to attach some bands to it. My shoulders have been getting very strong, so I've been upgrading my bands as I go. Okay. Just loop that through like that. Bam. And then we just attach that door anchor right into the door. This is for our very last exercise. It's at elbow level. Elbow level's good. You see? Right there. We're going to angle the camera over. You can actually see where it's attached right there. Move this. I don't need that anymore. I'm going to do a warm-up set first. And then we're going to add yellow to it. So I lock my elbow into my side, right? Like this. And we just rotate it in like this. 3, 4, 5, 6. 30. First set. Then we add yellow to it. I found the best way to do this is not when your body is perfectly to the side, but you want to angle forward a little bit. So if you angle your body like perfectly to the side of the band, just turn in a little bit so that you're facing the band a little bit. You'll get a better contraction on the way up. So I'm just turned a little bit towards it, right? That's 10. So I'm almost at like a 45-degree angle. The band's there, my body's facing this way. That's 10. This is the last set. We're only doing 3. It's 3 per side. We don't really take any rest. We just alternate until we're done. I pull it out. I'm not perfectly to the side. I angle my body this way a little bit towards the band, almost 45 degrees. Think like 45 degrees. Okay, so if the band's here, Angle your body 45 degrees to the left or whichever side you're facing. And then that way, when you pull it, you're getting more tension on the shoulder muscles. Day 8. So did 10, then 8. That's good. Good. 45 degrees to the band. That's it. We're done. We have finished. Oh yeah, adios. All the wiring on my ceiling. I live with somebody, so they did it. They did it, not me. But we're done. You still there, Willie? Did you subscribe, by the way? Well, I'm finished. So I don't know if anybody else has any questions. I'm fucking pumped like a motherfucker. So freaking pumped. We got to get a good pump check. That way I can make a good image for social media. So we're going to get some good shots in here for social. Yeah. Do some facials. Yeah. Yeah. Back in there. Yeah. Okay. That's it. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. There's also a link in the description that'll take you over to my Basement Bootcamp blog post. Combine that along with the videos, and you have a badass workout plan. All right. So that's it for now. I got to get ready and go. I got to go make some food. I appreciate you. I'm out. See you guys.